Hi YouTube and welcome back to my channel She's Diverse. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, share with friends and anyone else that's in the industry that you think may really enjoy this. Okay, so today we're going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about audition tips, and it's kind of like a story time as well as giving tips in the same light. And also to explain to you about what's coming up with She's Diverse if you've been following me on my journey. So basically, here I am again with my tea, my apple pie tea, and also just letting you know I should be drinking more water, but I just can't figure out how to drink more water during the day. It's a sad thing. Because water's good for you, but I always forget, and then I just don't like going to the bathroom like several times a day, which is annoying. Which is normal, but I find it annoying. Anyway, so if you've been following the journey, this whole entire YouTube channel is literally just about empowering women and putting female roles inside the industry on the forefront, and just giving you some entertainment in terms of like shorts. So we'll have like 6-minute clips of different women, girls in dialogue about life, things from mother-daughter relationships to getting away with murder, and things like that. If you'd like us to do any scenario and act that out into a little scene, do comment below and let me know what you'd like to see, and we'll get different actors together and bring that to life for you, basically. So we do have things coming up like that. We also have interviews coming up that will be probably around end of April, May time. But yeah, so let's get back to what this YouTube video is about. So basically, how to ace an audition. If you're in the creative arts, you know that there's like no right or wrong answer. Like there's no like formula that says if you do this, you will get the job every time, which is really annoying because you want to get the job every time, right? Because you want to pay the bills. But yeah, you want to get the job every time. So I would want someone to just write it down for me and go, oh, if you do this, you do that, you do this, and then you'll be a star, you'll be famous, or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to tell you about the worst audition I've ever had. So I went to college, and in college I did performing arts, so that's singing, dancing, acting, physical theatre, things like that. It was super fun, I loved it. Okay, but you go out into the real world and get auditions, and I'm trying to find my feet of which is my forte. So I'm going to loads of like open casting calls and things like that. And little do I know that these people in these auditions are no joke. Like, they are real dancers, singers, like really strong in their craft. It's not just I went to college to do this and, you know, now the roles are coming to me, that kind of thing. So I was a bit naive, to say the least, coming straight out of college and going to these auditions. So I went to the audition, and it's about 50, 60 of us, and then they break us into groups, and then they say, just dance how you feel like to this music, and however it makes you feel, like dance to it, right? So I'm like, yeah, okay. Like trying to feel the music kind of thing. And then, this is it. It's funny in my head because I know what I was doing there. I must have looked like an idiot. So they were like, feel the space, feel around the floor, do all that kind of movement and things like that. So I'm doing exactly what they said, stupidly. I'm doing exactly what they said, and like feeling the floor and like going out of control and blah blah blah. And then for a second I look around and I'm like, everyone's like doing proper moves, like, I don't know, like 3-point turns, leaps and things like that. And I'm like, I'm literally just feeling the floor and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing all of that. And then it comes to like breaking us into like smaller groups, 5 groups, and we're learning this routine. And then I power doing the routine, and I'm like, my moves aren't as sharp as everybody else. So like, how do they expect me to learn all this and these? And then they're like, it's okay if you get like some of the moves wrong. No, it isn't. Like, obviously it isn't. Because if you're the only one getting the moves wrong, then you're not getting the pick part 9 times out of 10. But yeah, so I'm like 1 second behind everyone else, like, everyone's already on this move and I'm still, you know, to say the least, it was embarrassing. But long story short, I didn't get the role. No, there was a singing round, and they obviously had sent us the lyrics. Sent us the song. So they sent us the song in an MP3 file. Great. It was slightly a bit too high for me. But I was like, doesn't matter, I'll get it right on the day and things like that. And then I looked in the lyric sheets, but the lyrics weren't just like how it is on Google when it just has the words. It had it attached to the music, which was at the time really hard for me because I didn't really know how to follow music like that, and it's just so annoying. So I was like, so I didn't ask any questions. I literally tried to like manage my way. Got there and sang off key, forgot the words, just disaster. And like I finished the song. They had enough of me. Finished the song, and they were like, "Thank you." I literally like, "Thank you." So I walked out, knew I had flopped big time, and was just like, at the end they gave everyone 1-to-1 feedback, and they were like, Valerie, can we speak to you? We're running out of time, so we'll send you an email and blah, blah, blah. At that point, I knew it's not for me. Okay? It was just not for me. So I learnt so much in that period because I didn't get the part, and I didn't really need to read the email before I got it, and it was like, oh, sorry, I can't offer you the role. But it was a really big learning curve for me because I really understood what it meant to continuously sharpen your tools. Like, number one thing, if you have a discipline such as singing, dancing, acting, anything like that, you must continuously train yourself in that area. So if that's dance classes, singing classes, acting classes, however, at whatever level, you need to find that just to keep your muscle moving, because you can't expect to be like, oh, I did it in college, because you may have left yesterday, but yesterday turns into months ago, years ago, and stuff like that. And your muscles, although there's muscle memory, it's not going to be at the sharpest level that it can be. So always try and find a way to train and exercise your craft, okay? Because you don't want to go through what I went through, because I was just like, you're going to meet these people again. You might not, 9 times out of 10 you don't, but if you're going to meet those people again, they're going to be like, that's the girl. And you just don't want to make a fool of yourself, especially in an industry that keeps on, how do you say it? That keeps those things on record, you know what I mean? Because they want to use you for different things later and on. You just want to make the best impression you can make the first time you walk through the room, like, wow, this is me. Because there's always room for improvement, but if you were the best you could have been in that moment, then yeah, that's where you want to be. Number 2, always be prepared, Okay, so I didn't really know the words to the song, which is really stupid, because in my head I was like, you know, when I'm on stage it's gonna come back to me. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, it doesn't always come back to you. You have to be prepared. Even if they say you don't have to be off book, you know, you can have the words with you. Don't believe that. Always try and be off book so that you can have freedom with it and be in the moment, you know what I mean? And also give them what they're looking for. Number 3, ask questions. I never used to ask any questions because I thought, I don't want to be a bother, blah, blah, blah. But no, be a bother. Ask them, can I change the key of this song? If they say no, then obviously you've heard no. But if they say yes, then you put yourself in a better position. Ask them if they can send the words about the music. I don't know. Just ask them any questions. Like normally you're going back and forth in either to your agent or to a receptionist or a PA or anything like that. Just ask them everything. What should I wear? What should I bring? Should I bring my jazz shoes? Ask questions so you can be prepared and fully equipped when you get there. And number 4, it's the amazing one that everyone says every 5 minutes. Be yourself. Just be yourself, because yes, they want something, but you're either it or you're not. And if you're not it this time, you might be it for next time. Do you know what I mean? But be yourself so they know that your personality is shining through. You're not a carbon copy of someone else, because you're obviously not going to be as good as that person is trying to be them. You're going to be the best you see, and no one else is going to be like you. So yeah, those are my audition tips. If you think those have been helpful, I'm going into my work voice. If you think those have been helpful, please call us again on 07. But if you really like those tips and enjoy the story time, mini story time, then like and subscribe and share to your friends. But those are just the tips that I use personally. And then if you haven't already, check out my 7 ways to deal with rejection, because even if you're the best you can be, sometimes you don't get the part, and there's just information on how to get past that and how to move forward, because we all need that boost every now and again. We can't always be superwoman, hero, woman of the year, woman of the century. To be honest, yes, you can be woman of the year every day, because every time you're you are woman of the year. Okay.